Well, another morning of major developments at the White House. Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelenskyy extending something of an olive branch at the hope of ending the war. Canada and China responding to Donald Trump's tariff hike. And there is the State of the Union later on this morning, so a bit to discuss. Joining us live, the former White House Deputy Press Secretary, Hogan Gidley. Hogan, it's good to see you. So, we've got a few minutes to squeeze a lot in here. So let's start with Ukraine. Zelenskyy coming back to the table, it seems. The withdrawal of military support seemingly doing the trick.
Absolutely. I mean, this was a disaster of epic proportions by Volodymyr Zelenskyy inside that Oval Office when Donald Trump gave him a deal on a silver platter. And much like the America First ideology, Trump made sure that we were going to recoup some of the money, the hundreds of billions of dollars we'd given to Ukraine in this minerals deal. It would make us less reliant on China, but also the American business interest there gives Ukraine a tacit implication that we will be there to secure them and provide some level of safety. He blew the whole deal up, and Donald Trump and his team, rightly so, said, then get out of the White House, come back when you're ready to make a deal. It is very clear you still want to fight, even though you can't win this war. You're messing around with World War III, and here we are a couple days later, Zelensky's flagging that he may want to come back and sign this deal.
Just on that point, though, there had been American companies in Ukraine in the past, and it didn't stop Putin from moving on Ukraine. So is there a guarantee that that would stop any future invasion by having Americans there if it hasn't worked in the past?
Yeah, but Trump wasn't president then. That's the difference. Trump obviously led this country for 4 glorious years with record-setting success in record-setting time, and we saw no aggression from Vladimir Putin in that time period. Obviously, when you have someone weak, feckless like Joe Biden, that's going to happen. It happened under Obama, Bush, etc. It was only that carve-out time with Trump because the world understands he's going to stand up and protect our allies and our partners, but he's going to put America first. And whatever shape that takes, whether it's putting in business interests in these other countries or other things, it's going to make sure that at the end of the day, our people here are protected. So
this is what Zelenskyy wants. I mean, he wants a prisoner swap. He wants a cessation of missiles and sea attacks as well. I mean, do you think that can be guaranteed? Is that America's problem, or is that something that needs to be arranged elsewhere?
Well, look, I don't want to get into the details of the deal. I'm going to leave that for the White House to negotiate. But let's be honest. The European Union now, it's been exposed in the last year. They've given more money to Russia in their oil purchases than they did give money to Ukraine to defend against Russia. So they're spending more money propping up Russia than anything else. This deal needs to be done because it puts Ukraine on a path to peace. And Donald Trump's been very clear. He wants to stop the bloodshed. He wants the war to end. And as you look at the American landscape, you look at the Ukrainian landscape, polling shows people want this kind of stuff ended. They don't want to spend money on it. They don't want to spend treasure and lives being lost in these wars. So if they can come to a deal, it's going to be the start, hopefully, to some peace and a ceasefire over there.